My name is Brian Southerland. I reside at 700 Beulah Street at the Bethel Assembly Church. It's the first second council meeting I've ever been to, and I believe the issue at hand is the issue of whether or not we're going to allow folks to comment on any amendments that are going. Is that correct? I stand correct with that. And now, Ms. Sender, I don't mean to direct that to you, but now there's been an amendment raised to change this, and so it maybe would clarify that folks are going to have an opportunity to comment. Am I correct in saying that? Well, it appears at this meeting, and just due to some things that I've read in the papers over the past few months, how things have been going, and I guess, ignorance is bliss. I'm like one of the other speakers. Maybe I'll step up now and begin to attend more meetings so that our voices can truly be heard. But however, it appears as though in life, sometimes there are a lot of choices that we make, and people are not quite prepared to man up to those choices. I often share with our congregation at church, still speaking about the question at hand here about whether we're going to be allowed to comment or not. I often share with our people at church that of a young lady I met working at Food City one time. And while I was there, she were ringing my groceries up and things of that nature. She appeared to have her mind somewhere else, as it is most of the time when you go there now. They just don't attend to the customer at hand. They don't tend to wait on them respectfully in a timely manner, and it seems as though they don't like the job that they're doing. And so my presentation to those who may not like the job that they're doing is if I didn't like bagging groceries or flipping hamburgers, I'd go somewhere else and get me a job. And if it's an issue, if it's truly an issue of making the meeting more timely and more things like that, I think we should be afforded the time. And if I were not willing to take the time to hear what every person had to say, I wouldn't run for office. That's just my opinion. If I were not willing, I know we're busy. I'm busy. I've got a sick wife. I've got a lot of things going on. I've got heart disease. I'm 36. Long story. Everybody's got a story. But if I were in a hurry, I would not run for an elected office. If I did not have the time and were not willing to take the time to hear people and our rude faces, we don't need to be making faces. Several have commented out of turn. I totally disagree with that. One gentleman stepped up and said, "Call him by his real name." I think that's extremely rude. It's very unprofessional. And we got our little quirks and little motions and faces when we disagree with what somebody's saying. I drive a school bus and haul 90 passengers twice a day, and I see the same thing out of my kindergarten students.